Today we've got a Nintendo DS Lite, this very nice blue color. The charging port is all jacked up, so let's take a look at that. The customer said that they plugged in a mini USB and it worked for a little bit and then it got jacked up. It's probably because it shredded the plastic part inside. That's okay. This won't be a problem. So let's bring it down. First thing I want to do is just make sure it turns on. And it does. It's R4. Okay. Looks good. I'm going to go ahead and just say this thing is working. So let's go ahead and disassemble. And we'll replace the charging port. So I'll be right back when I have the back cover off. Alright, back cover's off. Always good just to do a quick check over everything, especially the fuses. If something else was shoved in there and I don't know if it's shorted out or what, when the connector gets broken like that. My bet is that the fuses will be fine, but you never know, so let's check. Yeah, fuse is fine. Filters are fine. And let's check the other fuse. Well, the other fuse is working because the battery's on. I might go ahead and just clean that area, but everything's working. So let's go ahead and pull this out and we'll get that connector swapped out. Alright, here's the charging port. Let me locate my low melt solder because I don't want to put a ton of heat into the board in general. There we go. This should be nice and quick. Okay. Add flux around the joints. This connector is going to come out without an issue. Steam extractor needs to be turned on for my health. Okay, just gonna put that in right there. I could just show you, it's right there, this big nozzle. It's just gonna suck all the fumes out. If you don't have one, get one. It's just a carbon filter with a fan, so if you want to make one yourself, you could buy a PC fan or something and rig it up. That's for you to figure out, but safety is important. Just do a little bit on each joint. You barely need any. That's probably all the low melt I'll need. Then here's what I'll do. I'm going to come in with my tweezers. I'm going to heat these all up. Not pulling, just tapping. Just moving around a circle. And there we go. Old port is out. He's going in the trash because he's done. Let's get our solder braid. Okay. Looks good. Q-tip, alcohol. Using 99% alcohol. Just clean that up. It's nice to just sometimes have a straightforward job. Don't jinx it. Oh. I got the leg still there. That's why I didn't clear out. There we go. Here's our brand new one. Does it fit? Oops. Does it fit? Try putting it in place. It does fit. Okay. There you go. That's what it's going to look like. Looks like it's holding itself in pretty good. So let's go ahead and anchor one leg joint. And I'm going to make sure it's completely flat because once all the four legs are in, it's kind of hard to fix it. Let me clean off my tip so there's no low melt. Not there. Okay. Iron's at 367 Celsius. I'm going to touch the leg, introduce the solder. Okay. Let's start there. Let's make sure it's completely flat against the board. That looks good. So let's go ahead and do the other corner. Okay. And this corner. You want to be quick with this because the plastic in here can melt. We don't want that. The plastic in the connector, I mean. No plastic means you're going to get a bad connection. Or the same thing's going to happen that this came in here for. And I'm going to be quick with this one because this just goes straight into the plastic. So this conducts heat really quick. Just going to touch it one more time. Okay, that's it. Not spending too much time there. So the plastic's going to be fine. It's not going to be a bunch of flux residue all over. Let's give it one more cleaning and we'll reassemble, and actually we can test before we even put this back together. If we get an orange light, then we know the charging circuit's working. Okay. Let me take a quick screenshot for the customer of both the new port and the installation. Alright, I got my screenshots. Let me get my charger. Alright, here's the LEDs. We're just gonna make sure that they turn on when I plug it in. It should flash orange for a second and then shut off. Beautiful. Okay, let's reassemble the whole thing and we'll test one more time. Let's just look at everything else, make sure it's all good to go. There's nothing else that we're going to need to touch up. Just while we're here. Oh yeah, I wanted to clean that area as well. Nintendo loves to leave flux in this area. So we'll just clean it up a little bit. That's how it comes from the factory, and I've seen fuses blow because of old flux. So if we can just do a little preventative maintenance, that's fine. Okay. I'm going to leave the original markings there. That's just like Sharpie. It'll come off with alcohol, but I'm going to leave it because I think it's kind of cool. And the water marker is fine. No liquid damage on this. Okay, let's reassemble. So this is kind of funny. I on the bottom of the touchscreen, I noticed, or underneath the touchscreen, I noticed it looked like sand. I don't know if this has been to a beach or what, but there's a lot of sand all over. Maybe it got spilled or something at some point. It looks like sand from the beach. I'm not sure what that's about. But I'm going to go ahead and clean off these button pads. That's the first time I've seen sand in a console. So there we go. We're charging. Make sure everything powers up still. Looks good. I'll make you do the setup again. Let me go ahead and just plug in her R4 card. See if it might make you still go through the... No, it might go straight to R4. Cool. Let's try a game. Let's just try Mario Kart DS. Make sure it's working. Just want to make sure the controls are all good before I fully seal it up. I get an item. Cool, we're good to go. That's going to be it for this one. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, or you can join the Discord and feel free to bug me there. That's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.